Yo, what's up? It's Ronnie Ron here, 247 Jams, Franchise Live. What's up, son?
Sander Hobson here. Young man, how you doing, sir?
Man, I feel great, man. What's up with you, man?
Ask me how I'm feeling.
How you feeling?
With my hands.
Oh, yeah, my feet. Sometimes with my feet, it depends.
It depends, man. We don't have to use our feet as we don't have to. What's up, champ? Talk to me,
So,
man.
tell me why you here tonight, man. What's up, man?
Well, listen, man, my man Pete Whitaker, man, one of the elder brothers in my neighborhood who always looked after me, man. He found out that I was doing comedy and pretty good at it, I might add. He said, man, come on down here, man, spit some bars, man. So that's what that's my contribution to this event tonight.
So what made you get into that field? Like, what was your first entry? He's like, yo, I could be a comic. I want to do this. What was your first moment in that?
Well, you know, man, I got into comedy, man, because I wrote a book. And even though I didn't release it yet, I felt as though I needed to put a little bit more clout behind my name before I released the book. So I'm thinking about all the avenues I can go into where I might can get a name for myself. And I came up with comedy.
Wow.
I wasn't the guy that was in school making people laugh. You know, actually, I was the guy in school making people cry.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, but the comedy, man, I understand the theory of it. And bada bing, bada boom, I'm here getting ready to change you tonight, man.
Do you travel around, like all around the country?
I've been traveling, thus far I've been traveling up and down the East Coast and as far west as Atlanta. And I'm just, you know, I'm really starting to take this thing serious. I'm gained a little bit of buzz, man. And yeah, that's me, man. Yeah.
So now, we got like some upcoming comedians looking at you right now.
Right.
Can you give us some advice?
Young men, young women, if you want to get into comedy, this is what I would suggest. Make sure you learn how to write comedy. Number two, understand that comedy is made up of a premise, what the joke is about, the setup, and the punchline. When you're out there delivering your material, you want to try to generate at least a laugh every 15 seconds, but sometimes that's unreasonable. But you want to at least try to generate a laugh every 30 seconds. And that's comedy, man. You know, you can get up there and tell the best story in the world, but if you don't have any laugh points, if you don't have a premise, a setup, and a punchline, you just a guy up there talking.
Now, are you from Philly?
Born and raised, man.
Where's that part, man?
North Philadelphia.
North Philly. And what's your team? What's your football team?
Well, my football team, man, if I had to actually pick one, I'm going to say the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah,
I'm from Philadelphia.
E-A-G-L-E-S.
You know what I mean?
You get that, Trizzy?
But hold up, I ain't hear you say nothing about the great Bernard Hopkins, man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I ain't hear you say nothing about the great Bernard Hopkins,
Go ahead,
sir.
give me the spill.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, right, I direct and produce boxing documentaries. My YouTube channel is Joel, J-O-E-L, Hobson, H-O-B-S-O-N, BAM. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find comedy and boxing. All you have to do is go to my playlist. And man, I've directed and produced 8 boxing documentaries. And if you are a true boxing aficionado, you will be able to appreciate these boxing documentaries because they are about Philadelphia fighters. You get an account of not only Philadelphia history, but boxing history, as well as some parts of history, because, hey man, boxing and real life, they correspond, man, and a lot of great things happen.
All right, so let me ask you this: who is the from your perspective, who is the greatest Philadelphia boxer of all time?
Bernard Hopkins.
Oh, okay.
Bernard's Execution Hopkins. Sir.
Execution.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he took it a long way.
That's
for a
my
long
guy.
time, too.
Well, I have a lot of respect for Bernard, man. Although I don't know him personally, I do jokes about him and me interacting with each other. But I watched Bernard when he came home from the joint, and I remember when Bernard had no pro fights, man. And I watched Bernard be the best thing and the most accomplished fighter to come out of Philly. A lot of great fighters come out of Philly, but Bernard is by far the most accomplished. 20 middleweight title defenses. 3 times light heavyweight champion, 2 times the oldest man in boxing to win, you know, to win the joint, to be the oldest guy to win it. And you know, hey man, listen man, it is what it is. But if you like boxing, man, check out my channel, man. Check out me, subscribe.
Are you on IG too?
I'm on IG, man, but I'm still learning. It's the same thing. It's Xander, X-A-N-D-E-R-J, Hobson, H-O-B-S-O-N, and that's my Facebook page. I'm still learning how to work IG, man.
All right, let me ask you this. If you had one wish, right, pertaining to your expertise, what would that wish be like? You just got one wish to make something come true, pertaining to what you do. What would it be?
Hey, man, I'm retired from the Air Force, man. I just want to subsidize my income with comedy, man. I mean, I would like to make as much money as Kevin Hart and Jerry Seinfeld. But, bro, if I just make a couple extra pocket dollars, you know, for the rest of my life talking shit, which is what I like to do, I'll be cool with that, man.
You know what? For the interview, I can tell you, make it there. Just keep your grind going on, young man. You got a long way to go. This is Ronnie Ryan 8247 Jams. You know what I want you to do?
Bam, talk to me.
I want you to do one thing.
Tell me about it.
Do your job, man.
Nice.
Yeah.